We got people coming in here. Y'all make sure y'all click that like button as y'all coming in. Smash that like button so we can get into this. What's going on, Trigger Man? Y'all keep on coming in. As y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button. I gotta get my hair cut, man. Going to get my hair cut today. It's been a rough one. But y'all come on in here so we can talk about this. Michael Massey, what's going on, bro? Y'all see the game last night? Corey Shepard, what's going on, bro? Corey Shepard, I don't agree with that one. Corey Shepard say he a LeBron fan. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start talking about it now that we got a couple people in here. And the reason we really lost last night, it's not because the Clippers are a better team. The reason we lost is because we defeated ourselves. The Lakers are the better team. And I seen that last night. We got away from Super Trust Fall. What's going on, bro? Says LeBron too busy force feeding AD and trying to get shooters going and forgot to be LeBron. That's part of it, but to me, I felt as though the Lakers, because I couldn't even watch. I was at work during the time, so I couldn't watch the beginning of the first quarter because these idiots over at TNT, they playing the Chicago Bulls. I'm not the Chicago Bulls, I'm sorry, the Pelicans versus Toronto Raptors. So I'm watching the end of that game, and I'm like, why would you keep on? It had went to overtime. Why would you keep on a Pelicans game for a Lakers game versus the Clippers, which the whole world is dying to see? Like, it's the season opener. We don't want to watch the Pelicans versus the Raptors. Like, they put the Lakers game on NBA TV, I believe, and I'm like, bro, like nobody wants to watch the Pelicans. So why would you even? Yeah, I was upset. Like, I was mad. Like, I was heated because I was at work, and it was a while before I was about to go do a patrol at my job. So it was just like I was upset because I'm like, man, let me at least watch the beginning of the. I want to watch tip off. I want to feel the energy, the vibe. I want to feel like I'm a huge Lakers fan, so I want to feel that. Michael Massey said LeBron wasn't aggressive. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't aggressive, but LeBron is getting much older, so he's getting more wiser. He's gonna be able to. I'm gonna break all that down, but what I'm gonna say is this: the Lakers defeated themselves. They defeated themselves. We have the better bench. We have the better team. We have the better perimeter shooters. We have everything that we have is better than the Clippers. There's no reason we should have lost that game last night. And we didn't lose because they were a better team. We lost because mentally we beat ourselves. We didn't have that same energy that we had in the first quarter. Shout out to Humble 803. What's going on, bro? He said we played sloppy on offensive end. In the beginning, we came out. I think it was the energy, it was the momentum of the fact that the season opener, LeBron James, like you said, it's like a first day of school when you be coming back to school. And I think that's what it was. You had the fans cheering, going crazy and everything. Yeah, they outscored us. But that's what I'm saying. From the beginning, you got to think, we don't have Kuzma right now. Rondo would have made so much of a difference. Patrick Beverly, a lot of people was talking about KCP not scoring and KCP is garbage and things like that. What people have to understand is players have to know their roles. KCP is not a player that's going to go out there and score. Like, even if you look at Patrick Beverly didn't score that many points, but he still had an impact on the game. He still had, like, I believe, like 7 rebounds. He getting rebounds over LeBron and things like that. He was aggressive. He had that energy. And KCP was doing a phenomenal job at limiting Kawhi Leonard in the first half. He was doing a great job. Henry Alvarez, shout out, what's going on, bro? He was a dog on defense. Yes, KCP was doing well on defense. If that's who you was talking about, you might not have been talking about KCP. You probably talking about Patrick Beverly. But KCP was doing a good job at guarding Kawhi Leonard. You're not going to be able to stop Kawhi Leonard. He's just okay. You talk about Patrick Beverly, but you're not going to be able to stop Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. But you can limit them. And KCP did an outstanding job of defending Kawhi in the first half. But it seemed like the Lakers just got away from everything during towards the end of the third quarter and leading into the fourth. So I'm just like, once Kyle Kuzma come back, Kyle Kuzma's he's going to come off the bench where he's going to get starter minutes, and his scoring punch is going to help us. Rajon Rondo has that dog mentality. He's aggressive. He knows how to he's a great leader. He knows how to get everybody going, and we missed that tonight. Trust me, the Clippers are not a better team than us. We beat ourselves last night. Danny Green, I told you guys, I said, go back and watch my video. I said, Danny Green is going to have the best season of his career as a Laker than he's ever had with Greg Popovich and the Toronto Raptors. Go watch that video. I just did it like a couple months, either a month ago or 2 months ago. And Danny Green went off. It's going to be nights where he missed shots, and you're going to be like, oh, man, but shooters keep shooting. Clippers had more confidence as a team than we did. Exactly, they did. It wasn't that Doc Rivers outsmarted Frank Vogel and things like that. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think Frank Vogel is just, to me, it was such a dumb decision. I think it was a challenge. I cannot remember. It was a foul on, was it Kawhi? And he called a challenge. I'm like, bro, we had one challenge. Why would you use that challenge? You don't know if we're going to go to overtime. You don't know what's going to happen that's going to determine this game. Like, why would you call that challenge right there? Why would you use that challenge? That was stupid. It was dumb. You know, KCP should have kept guarding LeBron. They're like, oh, LeBron should have guarded Kawhi Leonard and things like that, bro. Like, a lot of times, players don't have to guard the best player on the floor. He said the Lakers played. Oh, shout out to Reed Jenkins, bro. He said the Lakers played soft. They did play soft towards the end. In the beginning, it was that momentum. Everybody was excited. You know, their emotions was like so hyped up. They was just ready. And I believe they let the momentum get away as it started to get towards the second half, the end of the second half. So, like I said, the Lakers, LeBron James and AD did a good job at guarding Kawhi Leonard. He did. He said LeBron was passive. LeBron was a bit passive. But the thing I have to understand about LeBron James is this is what I've been saying to you guys, and I've been consistent on this. LeBron James, I wasn't upset. People were like, oh, I'm disappointed in LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because they only scored I believe 11 or 12 points in the second half. But I wasn't upset because I felt like they went out there, they did what they're supposed to do. But I know what LeBron James and Anthony Davis can do and what they can't do. I watch so much basketball. Like, I was just watching basketball, George Mikan and all of them. George Mikan back in the day. Like, I'm watching the Lakers game versus Syracuse from the 50s. Like, I watch a lot of basketball, and I know enough about them. I know their strengths and their weaknesses. And LeBron James in the fourth quarter, he's not the type that Kobe's going to be like Jordan and Kobe. They're going to pick everybody up and say, hey, let's go. They're going to rally the troops. If it's we got a 10-point deficit, Kobe and Michael Jordan are going to put the team on their back, and they're going to rally the troops, and they're going to put their foot on your throat, and they're going to try to kill you, and they're going to make sure they cut the lead. But LeBron James didn't do that last night. That's part of the reason why we lost as well. He said we were too predictable on the offensive end. But I hope we can pick it back up after this. But listen, we got away from a lot of key things. LeBron James and Anthony Davis pick and roll. We still figuring things out. Lakers play Jazz on Friday. And it's going to be a totally different game. Mark my words. No, in the beginning, I'm talking about in the beginning, when Kawhi Leonard was guarded by KCP in the first. Y'all gotta go back and watch the game. He was doing a good job at guarding Kawhi Leonard. he got to like at the end, towards the end, it was like, to me, I just felt like it's just that I feel like Frank Vogel is a trash coach. I think Jason Kidd need to be a coach, and that's just my opinion. Gasol, shout out to Gasol. He says if Kuz miss a month, it's over. I think Kuz gonna be gone for a while. Gasol said we need to sign Melo. Nah, bruh. Nah. And then you had Jamal Crawford talk about the Lakers needed, they got some scores, but they needed a guy who could, create his own shot and things like that. No, no. I don't think, Jamal Crawford is going to get signed by the Lakers. I believe, in my honest opinion, I believe that Kobe was behind the scenes. Of course, Rob Pelinka is his agent and close friend. I believe that Kobe put this roster together for LeBron and for Anthony Davis. And it's missing a shooter. Like it's missing another like Jamal Crawford said, like somebody like that. But I don't think that they're going to sign Jamal Crawford. Is my point. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going to sign him. You know, but I think the Lakers did a phenomenal job at how they constructed this roster. It's just last night they let things get away from them. They just let things get away from them, and it was about the energy. You seen Patrick Beverly? He only had like I think like 6, 7. He had like 8 points. And I said that about shout out to Daniel. He said that KCP got to go. He's too consistent. The thing about like I said about KCP, I said that the Lakers shouldn't have signed KCP anyway. I thought that we should have went with the Morris twin, the one that came from the Boston Celtics. I think it's Marcus Morris. We should have went with him. And I think Dwight Howard is gaining a little bit more weight, and you could tell like he was just too skinny to me. Like I was like, nah. After high school, show said he think our bench killed him. I don't think our bench is that bad. Like I think our bench is better than the Clippers. I just think that the energy we needed to keep that energy. We needed the leader to step up and keep that momentum going. We have a great bench. It's just we let the momentum slip away from us. We let it slip away from us. You need that leader to come to everybody and say, hey, let's go. We got to go. Sense of urgency. We didn't have that. Exactly. Shout out to Trigger Man. He said they wanted it more than us, and that's all it came down to. They wanted it more than us. Jason Kidd needs to be the coach. Period. That's just my opinion. Frank Vogel, to me, I don't think he's a good coach. Dudley, I think that Dudley should get more minutes. I think Dudley should get more minutes than KCP. But I think KCP did a good job at. See, KCP's not going to go out there and give you, and that's fine. He's not going to go out there and give you 15, 20 points. That's just not him. We just need him to play defense. If he scores like, 8 points, that's fine. I like Jared Dudley. I agree with Reed Jenkins. I like Jared Dudley. LeBron James and AD need to get back into the pick and roll. We have better size. Everything that we have is better than the Clippers. Exactly. Jason Kidd needs to coach. Frank Vogel, like, I don't know, bro. Like, when I was watching the game last night, I was just like, he didn't do a good job at, calling plays, and I don't know. Like, I don't think he's a good coach. Troy Daniels did help. Like the Lakers have a good team. I think we should add Andre Iguodala, but we need Kyle Kuzma to come back because we need some more. We need some youth. We need some youth and some more scoring. And we need a closer. Period. Like we need a closer. The Lakers need a closer. Exactly. The Lakers need a closer. But it wasn't a bad game last night. I wasn't disappointed. A lot of people were disappointed, and they overreacting. You got Stephen A. Smith going out there. LeBron needs to do this. LeBron needs to do. Like I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, like, cause I grew up a Kobe fan. But at the end of the day, LeBron James I know what he could do and what he can't do, so I don't even get upset. You know, I think what he should have did was Anthony Davis. They need to get back to that pick and roll because can't nobody in the league stop that pick and roll. Like it's just going to be impossible to stop LeBron James. That would have opened up a lot more on the floor. Exactly. The pick and roll, the high screen pick and roll is what would have opened up a lot of things. Then you had Danny Green going. Like I'm telling you, they would space the floor out. And then I think he took JaVale. I don't know how long JaVale McGee was gone for a while. He put Dwight Howard in, and then it was just like, come on, bro. Like you gotta ride that momentum. Like I don't know. I just felt like the Lakers they're gonna look a lot better against the Jazz this weekend, Friday. Oh yeah, definitely. You got to be able to. Shout out to Anthony McCray. He said that you got to be able to, do other things than pick and rolls, but at the same time, that's your bread and butter. Like, can until somebody stop it, then that's when you go with something else. Gasol said, if I, nah, I'm not panicking, but I would be like, we need to fire Frank Vogel and let Jason Kidd coach. Like someone just said, we got too many weapons. Like our size, our shooting is better than them. It all came down to mentality to me. Like it came down to who wanted it more, and the Clippers just wanted it more. He says the LeBron slows the Lakers down. I don't agree with that, man. Like I just think that LeBron James, yes, he's getting older, but he's getting wiser. I had Rajon Rondo in my starting lineup as the starting point guard, as my prediction. But LeBron James plays the point anyway. As long as LeBron James and Rajon Rondo initiating the offense, LeBron is going to get everybody. Is going to get Danny Green his shots. He was feeding the ball to Anthony Davis. So how he was to me he was slowing down. But I'm about to show y'all my new Laker gear. Hold up. So these my shorts right here. I paid how much I paid for these? I paid at least like $80 for this. So the guy had them available. These are Laker shorts. These are hardwood shorts. Mitchell and Ness, checkerboard, nice quality. So the guy charged me. They was $50. I had a tag that said $50, but he charged me 80. Yes, sir. Humble 80, 803. That's facts, bro. Like he charged me almost $100 for these shorts, and then when I got the shorts, the tag said $50. I said, "Come on, man." And then y'all already know, had to get the Anthony Davis jersey. Let's go. Let's go. Great jerseys, man. Like I tell you one thing, I ain't ordering from the NBA store no more. Never again. Won't happen again. They took forever. The NBA store took forever to ship my order. I'm talking about literally. I thought it wasn't even going to be ready for game night. I was like upset. I'm like, come on, man, come on now. But they got it ready, and it was crazy because the morning, yesterday morning, it came, and I was like, yes, ready for game day, ready for game night. But yeah, man, just getting back to the game last night. Like I said, we didn't, and I'm sweating like this because this light. I got this studio light in here for my green screen. But yeah, it was a great game to me last night. We competed in the first half. I just felt like Avery Bradley played good last night. I think Avery Bradley needs more minutes. Um, JaVale McGee was blocking shots. Like the Lakers are a great team. We just lost We just lost because it was all mental. We let it get away from us. If we could keep that same mentality, if we can keep that same mentality, that same aggressiveness, I'm telling you. And also LeBron James, that's another thing that they're not talking about. LeBron James did play great defensively. That's another thing that they're not talking about. See, I'm gonna give credit when credit is due. Yeah, well, JaVale McGee had. I was just talking about that block that he had. But LeBron James did a great when he took that charge, and I'm talking about like he did a chase down block, and then right after that he had the charge. Like we were playing great in the beginning, we were playing great, but we let it slip away from us, you know. So, like I said, we got away from the ball movement. We was passing and making extra passes. You know, we had to be aggressive, driving the ball, then spread the floor. Like we wasn't doing none of that. Like in the second quarter, we just looked lost. In the second, I'm sorry, the second half, we just looked lost. And I was just like, I had to go back and like literally watch the game again. I like to watch it because, like I said, I was at work, and I couldn't even get like no service at work until I left and came home, and I watched the rest of it, and I had to go back and watch it again. And I got to watch stuff over and over again, and just like, you know, to be able to break things down. Like the Lakers have to be, they got to go back to that pick and roll until somebody stop. I don't see nobody stopping that pick and roll. Pick and roll. Danny Green, I told you guys, Danny Green is going to be the X factor this year. And, you know, that's why I said a lot of people were saying that Cal Kuzma is going to be the third star. I think that I'm not saying that Danny Green is the third star, but he's going to be the third option by default because you're going to see LeBron James. There's no way that Cal Kuzma would coming off an ankle injury and coming off a foot injury is going to be in that starting lineup. Then you're not going to put him in there because you're going to need protection in the paint because Anthony Davis is playing the four, and then you got to have JaVale McGee down there. And then you can't have Kyle Kuzma playing small forward, you know. So I think that Danny Green's going to be the third option by default because LeBron James like to kick the shooter. So Danny Green is going to be in the game. I don't see a situation where Kyle Kuzma is going to start because, like I said, people got upset, but Kyle Kuzma does have deficiencies. You know, he's not as fast on his feet, so he's not going to be able to guard a lot of these guys. Exactly. On defense, yes, Avery Bradley and Danny Green. Anthony said Kawhi Leonard commercial did damage on the team. Listen, man, nothing should have did damage. Well, we need to be aggressive. That's all it came down to. They're not the better team. Like you can't even really name nobody on the Clippers bench other than like Lou Williams, who's a threat. You can't name nobody who else is a threat. He said maybe the Lakers will play Zach Norville. Hopefully. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to see those. Okay, here we go. Geek, what's going on, bro? But yeah, man, Doc Rivers. Then Doc Rivers got the nerve to go out there and talk about some the Lakers counting the Minneapolis trophies and things like that, bro. First of all, y'all don't have no trophies to count anyway, so don't worry about what trophies we counting. And no matter how we got the trophies, we got them, all of them. What you talking about? Doc Rivers is tripping. Talking about some we counting the Minneapolis trophies. Of course we gonna count those. What you mean? The Lakers are the Lakers, period. You know? We still won championships. We won a couple of championships in Staples Center. So what are you talking about? He says the Clippers is a better team. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think the Clippers are a great team, but I don't think they're the better team. Exactly, humble 803. Exactly. Rings are rings. No matter how you get the rings, as long as you get the rings. Period. As long as you get the rings. But like I said, the Clippers are not a better team. They're not. You know, like I said, it all came down to they were they wanted it more. Patrick Beverly was the determining factor. He went out there and he was just so aggressive. And the team just rode that energy. The Lakers didn't have none of that. We didn't have nobody to carry us in the fourth quarter. We didn't have nobody to pick everybody up and say, come on, put them on their shoulders and say, let's go. I'm taking over. You know, Anthony Davis is unstoppable, bro. Like, he's unstoppable. And he was like, I think he should have had the ball more in the fourth quarter as well. You know, Jesse said, call Kobe here, close. Listen, I'm telling you, just imagine if you replace Kobe. Just imagine if you replace Kobe with Danny Green. Now, I'm not saying that you get rid of Danny Green, but I'm saying, like, look at Vince Carter. This is what surprises me, because, you know, and I don't want to keep talking about Kobe. I'm gonna move on from it because I'm tired of talking about it too. You know, I'm at the point where I'm just like, either he gonna come back or he not. I'm really tired of hearing, you know, Kobe anyway. Like, to be honest with y'all, you know, Kobe's doing a lot of interviews. Like, he said Kawhi Leonard wanted to challenge himself. You know, oh, but he didn't want to join LeBron. I'm like, okay, Kawhi Leonard already won a trophy by himself, Kobe. So what are you talking about? You know, he doesn't have to challenge himself anymore. He already knows what he, you know, his capabilities. But you know, if you want to speak on like it, on like that, Kobe. Just imagine all the attention is going to be on Anthony Davis and LeBron. So it would make sense to me. It would make sense for Kobe to play. You look at Vince Carter. Vince Carter's like 40 something years old, coming off the bench, still basically, you know, being a great contribution to his team. You know, Kobe is. Could you imagine? Like, Vince Carter is playing with a bunch of scrubs, if you ask me. The only great player I see over there is really like Trey Young. You know, they got a nice little team, but they not like the Lakers. They don't have an Anthony Davis or a LeBron. So you replace Kobe, who's going to come in, and then he goes to the bench. And when he goes to the bench, Danny Green is making sure he conserves energy. He stays, you know, he's refreshed. Like, that's, to me, that's genius. And I think it was constructed that way, secretly constructed that way. Elijah Porter said, "Y'all think LeBron threw the game?" I don't. Shout out to Reginald. He says Kobe not coming back. Listen, at this point, it's starting to get to a point where I'm not even like caring no more. You know what I'm saying? I just talked about it because, you know, someone mentioned how, you know, we needed a closer. He said, well, I mentioned that we need a closer, and you know, he brought up Kobe, and we all know what Kobe could do. We already know Kobe capabilities, and from this point on, y'all ain't gonna really hear about me talking about Kobe, you know, coming back no more, unless he does. You know, I think he do, because all he does is just talk about basketball. Like, he's still just constantly, like, haven't gone away yet. He's still talking about it. Like, a lot of the players just go away and just don't even think about basketball no more, unless they on like TNT with Charles Kinney and Shaq. But this man, he just did another interview the other day talking about it. I'm like, bro, like, if you happy with your daughters and you playing basketball and them playing basketball, then, you know. He said, do you think we'll make some trades? Possibly. It depends on. See, I can't judge off of one game. You know, one game. People making going over there. They overreacting to one game. Like, and it was the Clippers. They are a great team. They're a great team. A lot of teams are not going to be able to do that to us. Period. A lot of teams are not going to be able to defeat us. He says KCP got to go. I listen. I said KCP shouldn't have been on the team. I think we should have won with Marcus Morris, because Marcus Morris is a better. He doesn't make, like, KCP makes dumb decisions at times. Just make stupid decisions. You be like, bro, why would you shoot that shot? That was stupid. You know, Marcus Morris. He made like he did something stupid the other like a couple weeks ago. That was dumb. I think when he hit the ball on top of the dude's head or something like that was stupid. He said KCP has bad IQ. Like KCP does some of he makes some of the he does some of the dumbest decisions. I'd be like, bro, like why would you shoot the ball right there? Why would you do that? But we all know that there's a KCP's on the team because LeBron James and his connection to Clutch Sports, and LeBron James really likes KCP. And KCP's not like trash, but at the same time, I think there's a lot, better players, younger players out there. And I would have went with Marcus Morris. He's a better 3-and-D player to me. Exactly. His aggressiveness. He's aggressive, and you need that energy. At the end of the day, you heard Charles Barkley talk about this, and he was basically saying that energy it totally changed the complexion of the game. When the Lakers like we were losing when I had came back and watched the game, we were down, and then once we cut the lead, and then Danny Green hit that shot, it's like after that it kind of went downhill from there. We lost that momentum, period. And a lot of teams are not going to be able to do that. They're just not. Excuse me. And they're just not. The Lakers are a great team. And it was just last night, the energy. That's all it came down to, the energy. So the Lakers could learn from the mistakes that they made last night. I think I was impressed in the first half. I'll tell y'all the truth. The defense was there. They was making an extra pass, pushing the ball. They was, moving the ball around, getting the ball in the paint, blocking shots, taking charges. Like, it just, Patrick Beverly. This man was he's in the paint getting rebounds. And that's another thing that y'all have to understand though. Like, with KCP, he's not. A lot of these players are not going to be Jordan and not going to be Kobe. A lot of people be thinking that when they see these bench players, like even Kyle Kuzma, people expect for Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, like they be like, oh, I remember I had this debate with this dude, right? And he was so upset with me because I told him, I said, D'Angelo Russell is going to be a great player. He was like, not D'Angelo, no, not D'Angelo Russell. The Lakers make stars, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, calm down, first of all. Like, I like trolling people. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I like trolling people. People who get upset. If I see I can get you upset, bro, I'm going to keep trolling. Like, I'm going to try to get inside your mind. And he in there going off. I'm talking about it's a lot of people walking in there. And if I see I could get you upset and get in your emotions and you going crazy, he was like, the Lakers need to get rid of D'Angelo Russell. I said, bro, like this is what D'Angelo Russell was like even in his second year, I believe. I said, bro, D'Angelo Russell, you got to build. Everybody is not going to just be able to come in and be stars, bro. He has to, enjoy the process. He has to build his way up. You look at his and I brought up the numbers. Like I'm not the type of person that's going to sit up there and debate and without my facts being correct. I went and I showed him the numbers. I showed him everything. He was like, the Lakers need to get rid of D'Angelo Russell and blah blah blah. They got rid of D'Angelo Russell, went to the Brooklyn Nets, and he carried them to the playoffs. So it's a process, but people have to understand these players are not going to. A lot of them are not going to have their jerseys in the Raptors. They just not, and they have to know their role. JaVale McGee, you know, all these other players on the roster, they're role players, and they don't need to play outside their role. KCP, you play defense, play defense. You know, if you have an open shot, take the shot. Otherwise, make the extra pass. Don't go outside of your role, and that's what's the problem with KCP. A lot of times he goes outside of his role. You're not a star player. You're not. Period. Don't play outside your role. If you have an open shot, then take the open shot. But don't go down and just try to create a shot at no, bro. Like, no, no. But they should have had the ball in Anthony Davis' hands a lot more. And we could learn. We gonna learn from these mistakes. We're gonna look a lot better against the Jazz. But I honestly think that Frank Vogel needs to go. That just that challenge was it for me. I didn't even that messed it up for me. That set the tone. That right there set the tone for me for him to be gone. I didn't like that. Why would you call? Why would you use your challenge if you know like the game hasn't even started yet? That was so stupid to me. Like it was stupid. The Lakers were physical. They came out with a lot of energy in the first quarter, bro. But like I said, you know, I don't understand what Frank Vogel was thinking. Because just imagine if the Lakers were able to cut the lead and we're going to overtime and it's a play that we really need and they called a foul or something like that, right? We wouldn't have had no challenge left. That was it. We were done. We would have lost the game for something that Frank Vogel did starting the game off. Like, why would you do that? That was stupid. Can't coach. That was dumb. You know, a coach has to rally the troops as well and let them know, like, you know, Quinn Cook in the beginning, it was like when Patrick Beverly was guarding him, he seemed a little bit out of control, but then he got himself together. But the energy, it was just the energy for me. That's what I'll say. It was just the energy for me. And, you know, we should look a lot better, like I said, against the Jazz. That block when Dwight Howard, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I felt like he already done blocked the shot. And anything after, like they talking about when he fell on him, foul, bro, he already blocked the shot. So anything after the block shot shouldn't have mattered. Period. You can't say, oh, well, he knocked on and he, you know, look at what he did. I think that was Reggie Miller who was like, look how he landed on him and things. Bro, who cares how he landed on him? I mean, what else he was supposed to do? What else he was supposed to do? Yeah, man. Like, listen, like I said, the Lakers are the better team than the Clippers. And once we understand that, you know, and we get everybody as a group understand their roles. LeBron James, that high pick and roll, and Anthony Davis. It's things that we need Rajon Rondo back as well. Like I said, but I'm about to end this video, y'all, because I'm washing clothes. I gotta go get my hair cut. So yeah, LeBron still got it. Like he's still playing defense and everything. But yeah, LeBron, he still got it, bro. And I'm like I said, I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, but I give credit where credit is. I'm past. It's not even about that no more. Like I'm not even anything outside the court or for the Lakers. Like once you a Laker, bro, you a Laker. Your family. And I don't have nothing bad to say. Like people think I be saying things about LeBron James because I think he's a horrible player, and it's not that. Like if I see something that you're doing that I'm gonna correct it. Like that's with any player. But I just felt like LeBron James is getting more wiser as he get older. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all keep supporting the channel, man. I truly appreciate you guys. I'm gonna try to keep finishing these videos, and I got a lot of things that I'm working on that I'm trying to improve. Y'all let me know what I need to improve on in the comment section. Like I'm open to criticism. I just want y'all to know that. Like I'm open to criticism, and I just thank you guys for, shout out to Dan. You said get them likes up. But I thank y'all for supporting this channel. I work like I'm telling you, I do 12 hours back to back, and I try to do videos as much as I can, man. Shout out to Humble 803. Say you've been a fan for 2 years. I appreciate it, bro. Keep supporting the channel. Keep sharing these videos. I'm like we're gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna start doing give back. What is it called? Some give backs and stuff like that. So, you know, y'all make sure y'all continue to subscribe and support the channel. Get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe, giveaway. Go. I don't know what's going on, man. Tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. But hey, make sure y'all continue support the channel, man. Laker gang, we in here. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a great season. We're better than the Clippers, and last night it's just that the Clippers just had they were more energy. They wanted it more. But shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all stay safe out there. Trust me, the world is getting crazier and crazier by the day. And we can't afford to lose none of y'all, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there. Pray and keep your head up. Stay strong. I'm out.